to another Rockin' Game episode. In today's video, we are doing a horror haul. We did one of these in the past where I think we got like a couple of the NECA figures. But I went out yesterday to a comic book store near me and picked up something that I had ordered in advance, which I'm really excited. I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to post it on Instagram after I get done with this video. But I went to the comic store to pick up something that I had ordered. Because I was trying to get it on the official website, I couldn't find it, so I went and I found some collectibles. So in today's video, we went to about 3 or 4 different locations. We went to Walmart, Books A Million, Target, and comic book store, and we picked up this stuff that I'm about to showcase to you. I will try to do prices as I go. If I forget, I'm sorry. I guess I'll put them at like the end of the video or whatever, but I will try to say the value of these as I go. A lot of these I'm probably not going to add the taxes to, but a lot of these I am going to tell the prices for. We have a bit of everything in this haul, but before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button if you do enjoy these videos where I showcase my collectibles and stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help out a lot when you guys do. And comment your favorite item out of this collection. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And first thing is first, let's go ahead and do Funko Pops. Why not? We went to Books A Million, or I went to Books A Million with my girlfriend and family. And I have been looking for these for a while, but I told them as soon as I found them, I was going to get them. And so I found 2 of them. I think there was another one, but I didn't get it because I didn't like it as much. But I might try to go back and get it. That way I have the whole set. But we're going to start off with something very cute and adorable. The mini puffs with lighter. This is number 935. We have these on the back. It showcases all of them. You got one with lighter, one with umbrella, matches, a granola, a graham cracker. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And one sitting in a teacup, which is kind of cute. And then the other one we got is mini puffed or on fire. So, pretty cute. I went and picked those up. I'm going to try to get the teacup and the graham cracker at least, but I don't know about the one with the umbrella. I don't really like it as much. But I figured those were kind of cute, so I picked those up. Those were about, let's see, I should see on the bottom, $11.99 each at Books A Million. So, which isn't too bad because I think Hot Topics is about $11.99, if not $12. So that wasn't too bad. Next up, we have some really cool Funko Pops. Candyman. I watched this one with my family. I passed out like 3 or 4 times during it, but I watched it, and I might go back and watch it since I fell asleep a lot during it, but I might go back and rewatch it. That way I can actually like experience it and see what it was like, or see what it's like. But this one is with the bees. Once again, I got these at Walmart. That's the back of the box. And I was lucky enough, not just that one, but I was also lucky enough to find the other 2. So I had the complete set of the Candyman. I'll do one at a time. Candyman Funko Pops from the 2020 movie? No, 2021 movie. Or was it 2020 movie? Whatever one it was. I think it was like 2020 movie. 2021, I think it was, whenever that one came out. It was recently. So, there's that one. Yeah, I think it was, let's see. It would have had to been 2021 because it came out before 2022. So, it was 2021. But I got those. Those are pretty cool looking. My favorite is the one with the bees on them. And then, those were about $8, around that price range. And then last but not least, this is going to be one of my favorites. This is actually going to be one of those that I put on display in the near future with the steelbook case, because I have the steelbook case for this movie. This one is going to be on display with the steelbook case because I really love this one. As soon as I found it, I could not believe my eyes. I was like, I've got to have it for my collection. and it is Pet Cemetery. It is a Walmart exclusive Pet Cemetery Gauge and Church. And it glows in the dark, which is really cool. I like the color design on it. I like the little details. That's the back of it. And like I said, it does glow in the dark. Let me see if I can actually get this to work. Alright, and we are back. I tried to charge this to see if it would work, but I can't really showcase it off. So, glows in the dark. Hopefully I can get it to work in the future. But that was pretty cool. And then since I work at Walmart and I have that, yeah. As soon as I got the Candymans and as soon as I got the Pet Cemetery one, I went back that night and one of the displays were empty. And so I went up to one of my managers sort of things and asked them if I could have the display. And so now I have a horror display to put my Funko Pops in. So all of those that you just saw take up, that's the back of it. I know that's sort of weird to showcase, but I thought I'd show you guys. It holds up at least the whole back of the ones I just showed you. So the two Stay Puft Marshmallows, Mini Puffs, Pet Cemetery, and the 3 Candymans, it takes up the whole back. So now I've just got to fill up the front. So that's all the Funko Pops. I think my favorite out of that run is the Pet Cemetery one. Once again, because I have the steelbook case, and so now I'm able to display them side by side, which is really cool. So that is the Funko Pops. Next up, let's move to movies. I'm not trying to get into one of these because it's a long explanation. These are all scary movies, of course, because horror haul. First off, we've got Last Night in Soho. Me and my girlfriend saw the trailer for this one whenever it came out. Let's see. What movie did we see? I think it was Venom. I think whenever Venom was out in theaters, we saw the trailer for this one, and it looked really interesting. And usually I don't if I see something interesting, I usually don't buy the Blu-ray version. But I went ahead and bought the Blu-ray version of this one. And me and my girlfriend are going to watch it and see if it's any good. So I have not seen it yet. But hopefully it's really good. It says a film by Edgar Wright, the director of Baby Driver, and Baby Driver was a really good movie. So hopefully it'll be really good. The reason I'm putting it in the horror category is because just by looking at the trailer, it looks like sort of like a horror movie sort of thing, and it's rated R. So I figured I'd throw that one under the horror category. So I'm really excited to see that one. It looks really interesting. Next up, we've got a collector's series of Candyman Day of the Dead, which is the 3rd installment of the franchise, which is really cool. Once again, horror movie, of course, Candyman. I still need Farewell to Flesh, the 2nd movie, but I do have the newer one. Like I said, I don't know what to call it, but I do have the newer one. I just don't have Farewell to Flesh, and then I don't have the Blu-ray for the first movie, the original. So I need to get those. But there's that one. And then last but not least, me and my girlfriend were trying to find this one, and we went to my local bookstore, and they ended up having it. So, and in the steelbook case form. So me and my girlfriend decided we would go ahead and pick it up, and so we finally got Jennifer's Body. So it's pretty cool. And that's what the back looks like. Nothing really extravagant on the back, but it is a steelbook case, so pretty cool. For Last Night in Soho, for Blu-ray, DVD, and digital code, was about $22, which is a little pricey, but I figured I'd go and get the Blu-ray with the DVD. The Candyman Day of the Dead was only $12, so that's not bad for a collector series. I don't know what the difference is in it or anything, but figured $12 wasn't too bad, could beat that deal. And then I know this is very expensive, but for a steelbook case for a movie that is very hard to find, for me and my girlfriend, for hard to find, Jennifer's Body was $12 or $25. So those are the 3 movies. Those are the 3 prices. So there's that. Let's go ahead and go ahead and showcase this. after I drop everything. My dad has the original soundtrack, meaning all the way back, like whenever the original movie came out. But I did find this one, and it's the marshmallow colored vinyl, so it's like a exclusive sort of thing. So I went ahead and got my own copy, exclusive of Ghostbusters from the original soundtrack. So like I said, my dad has the original, as in like the old school vinyl, but I figured since this was an exclusive and since it's the marshmallow variant, I figured I'd go ahead and get it. And it was only $20, so for a record isn't too bad these days, but $20 for that right there. Next, let's do action figures. Went to Target, and I've been trying to collect all these. So I went to Target, and I didn't hit the jackpot with the NECA figures, but this let's see, how do I explain this? Because saying NECA figures means, let's see, how do I explain this? I couldn't hit the jackpot with like the how do I explain this? With the ultimate. I'll just use ultimate. Let's see, because I think this is the same, like, yeah. I don't know how to explain this. So I didn't hit the jackpot with the box figures. I'll just say boxed figures. But I did come to find out that they had a Toonie Terrors that I didn't have, and so I went ahead and picked it up, and it is Pennywise. So pretty cool. I know there's glare on it. I'm sorry. I've been trying to collect these because these look really interesting. So I went ahead and picked it up since they had it, and it was one I didn't have, so I picked it up. That was about, let's see, I know there's not a price tag on it. I want to say 20, but I think it was like 15. It was either 15 or 20. It was in that price range, between the two. Next up, we have the box sets I was telling you about. That way I can actually show the difference. You got the Toonie Terrors by NECA, but then you have like the boxed figures by NECA. First one is, you guys are going to think I'm stupid. I don't even remember where I got this. Never mind, I do. I went to about 4 Walmarts yesterday because in my location I have about like 4 or 5 Walmarts in my general area. And so I went to one Walmart and found the ultimate, sort of like, how do I say this? Because there's about 3 or 4 different variants to this figure. I'll just go ahead and showcase it. I went to Walmart and found the Think box figure. This is the Ultimate McCready Outpost 31. The Ultimate Alien Terror. And this is the sides, the helicopter, and then this is the back. So they have this one, but like I said, they have about 3 or 4 different versions. They have this one, and then they have one that has like a couple more items that I was gonna get, but I chickened out. But I'll go ahead and open this up and show you guys the front, or the in the box. This is the flap, and this is the figure. And I'm so sorry about the lighting. I know that lighting is very horrible. But I will post pictures of these on my Instagram to show you guys like better looks at them. But it comes with the figure, 2 different interchangeable heads, a hat, a shotgun, a lantern, and a beer bottle, it looks like, and a couple of exchangeable hands. So that's pretty cool. I really like the design on that one, so I got it. And this is also one that I might display next to a collector's version of the movie on Blu-ray. So there's that one. Went to the comic book store to get the comic that I'm about to show you guys, that I had ordered, and I went ahead and got Halloween Kills since I found it. I already had the 2018 figure, but I went ahead and picked up the Halloween Kills Ultimate Michael Myers figure. That's the front, that's the back, or the side, and then that's the back. The only thing that I found like really bummerish about this is I get really ticked off whenever I find like creases or like bends in the boxes, and on this one the flap is a little pointed outward. So that sort of irritates me, but I'm going to try to get past it since this is the only one they had, and I've been trying to look for the Halloween Kills one. So this is the flap, and then this is the figure itself, and it's got, I'm trying to showcase it and the best I can. It's got the skeleton mask, which if you've seen the Halloween Kills, you know what I'm talking about. It's got the skeleton mask. It's got a baseball bat. It's got 2 interchangeable heads. A crowbar? No, that's a fireman's, what's it called? Fireman's crowbar, whatever it's called. 2 interchangeable hands, two knives, which is really cool. And then a light, which if you know, once again, if you've seen the movie, you get the joke. You know, it's not really a joke, but you get the reference. And what I mean by 2 interchangeable knives is one's bloody and one's clean. So that's a really cool detail that they added to this figure. But other than that, really cool figure. Money well spent. That was about... Oh, the thing was about $35, because I think they're going up on them. The thing was $35, this one was $42. So, but like I said, I haven't been able to find it at Walmart. I've only been able to find it at the comic book store, so I went ahead and picked it up. That way I would have it. So, $42, yeah. And like I said, I'm going to post these on Instagram, so if you follow me on Instagram, go check out my Instagram. I'm going to post these on there to show you guys a better look, because I know you've got so much glare going on you guys can't see. But I will post these on Instagram. It's the same as the YouTube channel, RockingGamer18. Go check it out. Go follow me on Instagram. And that way you guys can see better pictures of these. And then last but not least, I went to yet another Walmart and went ahead and picked up Annabelle Comes Home. So, a really cool figure. I really like this one because it's very unique. Instead of having her like out of the box, which you'll see here in a minute. I mean, I think you can take her out of the box. Let me see. Yeah, you can take her out of the box. Instead of having her out of the box as like a figure like the Michael Myers or the McCready, this one comes in the box. So this is the flap, and then this is the other side. Like I said, once again, I know there's a glare. I am sorry for that. I will post these on Instagram to show you guys a better look at them. But you got 3 interchangeable heads, a poster, or like a warning, positively do not open, that you can like either hang up or leave off of the box. You've got the box itself, and then you've got something to put the box on, so sort of like a, a stand, if you will. So, pretty cool. I got that one for $35, so there's that one. Those NECA figures are really expensive, but they're worth it because the attention to like detail and stuff is really good. So there's those. Like I said, really expensive, but really cool at the same time. Next up, I need to take this off because I do not want my information getting out to the world. So next up, we got a couple comics. I'm not going to showcase one of these because it is got graphic, I wouldn't say graphic nudity on it, but it does like, has like reference. It's partial nudity sort of thing. So I'm not going to show it, but it's really cool. If you've seen my channel in the past, I usually put an age restriction on the videos that I show these off on. But it's Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. If you've seen those comics or you've seen my previous comic book videos, I think for Valentine's Day last year I got a couple. But if you've seen those, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what's in those comics. They're very interesting. They have very, very interesting like attention to detail and everything. But they are very graphic on the inside. But they're really good. I like collecting them, so they're pretty cool. There's a new one coming out called Raven of Hex, I think it's called. And it comes out in March, and I pre-ordered it because I'm excited to see like what the difference is between the two of them. But we got that one, which was cover price of $4. And then next up we've got House of Slaughter. This is from the world of Something's Killing the Children. They had a free comic book day of this one. And I was unfortunate enough not to show up in time to get it. But once again, I did go to my local not my local comic book store, but a comic book store near me and pick up issue 1, House of the Slaughter. This thing, I know free comic book day like ranges from like 0 to whatever, but this one is cover price of $4. And like I said, I'm pretty sure if you go online and like look on like eBay or Amazon, I'm pretty sure this comic is like skyrocketing already. So went ahead and picked that one up as well. I really like the cover of it, so $4 once again. Went to Walmart, and I mean, this is just something random, but I went to Walmart because I had to get an air mattress, because once again, if you haven't seen the channel recently, we are in the process of getting a new setup, which if you couldn't tell, changed once again. But we are in the process of getting a new setup going, so I'm cleaning, I'm going to remodel, I'm going to repaint and everything. So in the near future, we are going to have a different new setup, and it's going to stay. We're switching to PC, so we're going to edit our videos, we're going to have good live streams. But anywho, I went to Walmart to get an air mattress because I'm sleeping on the floor while I clean. And so I figured I'd go ahead and pick up this magazine. I usually don't get magazines, but I went and saw this movie, and I'm a big horror nerd. So I figured I'd go ahead and pick up this magazine while they had it. So I went ahead and picked up Scream. 25 years of Ghostface. So, and I've come to the conclusion that Ghostface is now currently my number 1 and my top favorite serial killer, or not serial killer, but a horror character, as you can tell. But I went and saw the new movie. A lot of people are hating on it. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's not like the original, and yeah, if I'm a true horror nerd, I would be for the original. I really love the original. The original is the original. It's the best. It's the best one out of the series. But the way I look at it is, if you are a horror nerd, it doesn't matter if it's like the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, remake, reboot. It doesn't matter if you're a true horror nerd. You will look at it as what it is. I mean, yeah, you're going to love the original over the rest of them, but if you're a true horror nerd, you will look at the movies as just another movie that you can go and get jump scared and enjoy and laugh and cry and roller coaster emotions. So that's sort of how I look at it. And if you guys want to see me do like a podcast or something to explain stuff like that, because I'm wanting to do podcasts, but if you guys want to see me do like podcasts or something to explain stuff like that to you guys, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, I went and saw it. I really enjoyed it, so I picked up the magazine. That will be framed after I read it and after my girlfriend reads it, because I'm getting her into horror movies, which is awesome. But I'm going to frame this after I read it and she reads it, so that's going to be something that will go up on the wall in the near future in my live streams and stuff, so that'll be interesting. And those are about $15 for the magazines. And last but not least, if it's finally here. So me being three different things. Me being semi-music nerd, it depends on like the genre and everything. Me being a semi-music nerd, a comic book nerd, a comic book fan, and a horror movie nerd and a horror movie fan. As soon as I found out that this band, one of my favorite bands right now, did a comic for their album based on horror movies, I was like, so you're taking my favorite band right now, one thing that I love to do, which is read comics and horror, and putting it all together. I knew that I had to order it. And so at first I was going to order it off the official website, and I'll tell the name here in a little bit. I'm not trying to spoil what it is yet, because to me it's extravagant to me. And it's something that I'm going to frame in the near future after I get done reading it. But I was like, you took comics, horror movies, and yeah. And so I tried to order it off the official website, for the band's official website, and they're either sold out, or with like the snow and everything, orders aren't coming in when they should. They're being delayed and they're being pushed back, because whenever the second album first came out and everybody ordered stuff, they're still waiting on their stuff. I ordered stuff back in December. So December, I ordered it on Christmas Eve. So December 24th, I ordered some merch. I ordered a mask, because once again, their album is based off of horror movies. So I ordered a mask, a hoodie, and a beanie, because I love beanies. And that was back in December 24th, and I still have not got it. And usually it doesn't take that long to ship stuff, but one, with the snow, and two, there are people that ordered stuff when the album first came out, or whenever it was like first talked about. They ordered merch and they are still waiting on it. So I went to my comic store and I was like, is there any way? I was like, I know that this is a weird question. I know that it is from a band, but is there any way that you could order me a comic? And they were like, what is it? And so I told them, and they were like, yeah, we'll see what we can do. They looked it up, they found it, they ordered it for me, and it finally came in, and I got so excited, because the day that I got the phone call, I was like, yes, I can finally read it. So, with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the comic that I flipped my crap over, and it is the Silver Scream Inked in Blood from Mice Night Kills. So, once again, this album, they made two albums. This one's actually the Silver Scream Welcome to Horrorwood. It is the second installment in the, I guess, like, this series of albums, I guess. Because I feel like they're going to make a third and a fourth and maybe a fifth, like horror movies. But they made a second one, and whenever they made the second one, I think it was the second one they released the comic. I don't think it was the first one. I think it was the second one they released the comic. But they released this. And once again, me being a comic book nerd and me being a horror movie nerd, because both the albums are based off horror movies. And I found out they had a comic. I was like, I've got to get it. I was wanting the hard cover, but that's harder to find because it comes with a vinyl, a record. So that one's going to be harder to find, but in the near future I might try to order that. That way I'll have the soft cover and the hard cover of it. This is the back, by the way. But I had to order it. So I'm really excited. I'm going to read that, and then after I get done reading it, I'm framing it. So really cool. Finally glad that came in. I got so excited. I'm going to post that on my Instagram as well. And that thing, surprisingly, that was only $20. And it's official, like it's officially licensed and everything. It's just shipped from a different kind of company, but it's officially licensed. It's a comic. It is from the album, and it was $20. So that is not a bad deal. So last but not least, we got the figures out of the way. We got the movies, the record, the comics, the magazines. Last but not least, shirts. I don't really showcase clothing on this channel. It's usually like comics and figurines and collectibles, but I figured I'd show you guys some of the merch I got, some of the shirts I got. This being one of them. It is I'm gonna stand up, which is gonna be weird. It is a Scream shirt, It's got Drew Barrymore on it. It says, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And it says 1996 Miramax. Really cool design. You got Scream on one sleeve. It's a long sleeve. And then you've got "What's your favorite scary movie" on the other sleeve. So, really cool looking. I know I look weird with the black screen and everything. I don't think there is a back. Let me see. Just to be safe. Okay, yeah, no, there's no back. But really cool shirt. I really like it. It is freezing where I'm at. It's not snowing, but it's freezing. So I figured I'd go ahead and throw it on. I got this last night, and I threw it on as soon as I got it. I can't remember how much this one was. I think it was like, I think it was like 30 something for this. So, and I got it at Hot Topic, I think. Was it? Maybe. Spencer's. It was at Spencer's. I got this one. So, it was like $30 something. And then next up we've got, and I got these from Hot Topic and Spencer's, so I'll try to remember where I got them from. Next up we've got a Freddy vs. Jason muscle shirt. Unfortunately, let's see, is this, no, it's a medium, never mind. I was about to say, unfortunately it's a large, so it's big on me, but no, it's a medium. We got Freddy vs. Jason. The Freddy side is red, and the Jason side is black. It's got the picture on there. It's tie-dye. Really cool looking. There's nothing on the back. But got that. And that one was $25. So, really expensive for their shirts. But if you want stuff like that, you sort of have to fork over a lot of money. Next up, we've got another Scream shirt, of course. The front has, and I don't understand why they do this. They put like a very small picture on the front, but then they put like the huge picture on the back. And I asked my family, I was like, that makes no sense. And they were like, why? And I was like, because if you're wearing a jacket, then doesn't that defeat the purpose of like showcasing your shirt and like being like, hey, look, Scream shirt. So nobody gets it, but I don't understand why they put like the small picture on the front and like a huge picture on the back. But that's what the front is. It's just Ghostface. And then on the back it says Ghostface Horror Club. And I've come to the conclusion that this is a Fight Club reference because one, it's pink and it looks like the melting like soap or whatever it's called. I've never seen Fight Club. Everybody hates me for it, but I've never seen Fight Club, but that's sort of what like it looks like. And it's got Ghostface and Horror Club. So, it's also a long sleeve. I don't think there's anything on the sleeves. Nope. But that is that shirt. And that one was $32, $33. So, once again, if you want stuff like this, you sort of have to fork over a lot of money, which is unfortunate. But if you want officially licensed shirts and stuff, you sort of have to pay that extra fee. So, I think I've got two more. My girlfriend really likes this one. So, we got Scary Movies and Chill. I'm going to go ahead and take the sticker off so you guys can, like, see what it looks like. But this one is Scary Movies and Chill. Really cool looking, busting out the TV. That's my girlfriend's favorite t-shirt that I got. And it was $25. And I will be wearing these. I can't wear them all at once. I wished I could, but I can't. So, there's that one. And then I think, yeah, last but not least, we have, no, never mind. I was about to say, I think another long sleeve, but no. It's short sleeve. And then we've got Ghostface Slasher. So, really cool. I like the design on this one. So that's pretty cool. And gave $25 for that one. So that is all of my shirts. That is all of my figures. That is all of my merch that I bought. So, there's that. So that is it, you guys. I know that was a huge huge a load of stuff. Usually only have like 5 or 6 items, but I know that was about 20. So, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, like I said in the beginning of the video, smash that like button if you do enjoy. Comment your favorite item out of this haul, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really does help out a lot. Like I keep saying, and like I'm going to keep saying until I get it done, in the near future we are getting a new setup and everything, so please keep an eye out for that. Also, like I said, if you want to see closer pictures or closer images of this stuff, go follow my Instagram, RockinGamer18, same emblem as my YouTube channel emblem. So go check that out. Follow me on Instagram. I don't have a Twitter or Facebook or anything like that, but I do have an Instagram. So if you guys want to see closer pictures of this stuff, go follow me on that platform, and that way you can see what all comes in, like the NECA figures and stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.